What is going on, everyone? How are you doing? So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do cloud chasing and everything like that. So all it is 9 times out of 10, it's down to your technique. It's down to your building technique. It's down to your wicking technique. It's down to your inhale, exhale technique and everything like that. But first, I'm going to be talking to you guys quickly about your safety, basically. So not to, like, if you're using a mechanical device or a mechanical mod like mine, you don't want to build below 0.08 ohms, so 0.08, simply because your battery can't handle it. The main batteries you want to be using are, let's see, personally I'm using Samsung 25 hours. So you want to stick towards your Samsungs, your LGs, and your Sonys, and all those higher, well-known battery makers. You want to stay away from battery re-wrappers such as eFest and all those other devices, all those other battery manufacturers or battery re-wrap manufacturers, just because they're not necessarily safe, or they could be safe, but at the same time they haven't been manufactured in a way that they are definitely safe. If you're using eFest in a box mod, such as a Maxo or something like that, by all means, you're all right, because your mods have their regulators in them. They know, they'll turn off if they're not safe or anything like that. Whereas this, if there's something wrong with this, you're not going to know until it explodes in your face. That's no fun. So yeah, quick safety tip there. Also, as well, like your coils and everything like that, keep them above 0.08. If you're feeling a little bit dangerous, go below. I've gone below, but I didn't go below for very long. There's no point really. It's no fun, because you're constantly, like, every time you have a pull, you're slightly worried. Yeah, down to building your coils for your right clouds. So personally, I like to stick towards your stainless steel or your Nichrome 80. I love those builds. I've got Nichrome Flapton in there, NI80 Flapton, 21 gauge, and that, and that's just a little pull. I'm not necessarily trying to get those clouds at the moment. That's just, a little bit of flavour. So all down to your coils, what wire you use and how you use it. So I'm using NI80 21 gauge. I'm using a 2.75 mil, and I've done 4 wraps. So that's coming at about 0.09 ohms, which is, perfect for me. I don't like, I don't mind it either or. 0.11, 0.1 or 0.09, I like those 3. Don't really like going any higher than that personally, or any lower, because it starts to get a bit dangerous. So yeah, we don't want that. Wicking, no, I've seen a lot of people do types of wicking where it's like really thin and they'll just pull it through and then stick it in. It's pointless, because it's just going to taste burny, your cotton's going to split, it would just taste like metal. It's horrific. You ever had a burnt coil? It tastes like that constantly. Also, you get a lot of people who get really thick wick, and then they pull it right through, but at the same time, because it's thick, as you're pulling it through, your coils, instead of going centre, they'll move over a little bit, and then what people do is they'll adjust it. Well, what's happened there is that now you need to find those hot spots again, so you're going to have to take your wick out, find the hot spots, sort all that out and redo it again. Personally, I like to get my wick thin at the end, that way you can slide it through, and as soon as you start to feel that little bit of tension, pull it through just a little bit more, then you're good to go. So yeah, that's that. Your technique, obviously, if you know how to wick and it's working fine for you, keep going. If you've got, your coils and everything like that, if you're getting coils that are good, they're firing fast and they're doing this, then by all means keep going. But if you're still not getting those clouds, now it's your technique, right? So your technique, a lot of people, if you saw me just a second ago, I just went getting the clouds. But if you want those clouds, you need to exhale first to get like a little bit of the air that's stuck inside your lungs, get that out. And then when it comes to it, you want to just breathe in. So and then you get those clouds. What you might notice is if your liquid's a bit harsh, you need your high VG liquid. Now I'm running high VG Heisenberg, just because it tastes really good, and I'm a little bit ill, so it helps out a little bit. So get your high VG juice, your high VG, drip it on there, nice fresh. I always like to pulse it first, just to get rid of any excess or anything like that, because when you start swallowing all your liquid, that's not fun. So yeah, and then freshly juiced up, like that. Now, I didn't pulse that enough, and as you can see, it's slightly leaking down the side. There you go, you see it there, and it's spit all over my arm. Now that hurt, so that's not fun. So I'll give this a quick clean up. So that's what happens if you slightly over drip. Also as well is your mod. So if you're using, excuse me, if you're using a clone or anything like that, 9 times out of 10 they don't perform as well as a authentic. I've got an authentic SOI node with a chubby cap. Chubby cap just allows for that little bit more vape to get there. So nice and easy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just make sure, like, if you have got a clone, be careful with it. Sometimes there are little bits that you won't know. Whereas if you get an authentic, you know, if anything goes wrong with an authentic, you know it's down to you, so you can fix that and sort it out rather than worrying about your whole mod. Whereas if you have a regulated mod and you're trying to blow clouds and it's not quite doing what you need it to, then you know, it could either be the coil, it could be the tank, it could be the connector, it could be this, it could be that, it could be you, who knows. That's why, you know, if you're trying to cloud with a mechanical mod, you've got it's only you that really has to work on it. So, you know, your technique, your coils, your wick and everything like that. If you guys do want to see coils, and like what type of coils to build, then make sure you guys leave a comment. I'll help you out. Obviously, I'll reply to you guys. I'll also show you guys some builds. So, like I said, I'm running Nichrome 84 app, nice and easy. Took me 5 minutes to do. 5 minutes to do, just to get that, you know, that flavour of the cloud and everything as well. So, if I show you guys your technique going down with it, coming up, and all of that, and then you'll see. So, here you go. Like that, slightly coughed a little bit there, that does happen. I'm not very well. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a subscribe, make sure you like, and make sure you comment, so I know that you guys are watching. We can all get to know each other a little bit better. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one.